come out as the designer designed it to be built, can you really blame the designer? No. You got to take the instructions, you got to follow the instructions to build the thing the way the designer wanted it to be built. Now, as simple as that might be for an IKEA shelf, and IKEA probably isn't as simple as some of the other ones out there. Let's just put that out there. God is doing the same thing with each and every one of us. He's saying, you got to listen to my instructions on how to live your life in order for you to walk in the fulfillment that I have in store for you. And this is a hard thing to do. It's a difficult thing to do. But we lose sight of what it actually means for Jesus to be Lord of our life. Let me show you a case in point here in Luke 9:23. And this is Jesus talking to his disciples, and he says to all of them, if anyone wishes to come after me, he must deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. You see, this is a portion of scripture we don't really focus on very much because it's inherently uncomfortable to deny yourself. After all, look at our culture. Our culture is all about not denying yourself. It's all about getting what you want, doing what you want. It doesn't matter if it lines up with truth or anything. If you feel it, do it. And our culture has just gone to the full depth of that spectrum, and it no longer has any kind of authority or anything. Nobody can tell you what to do. You just got to do not what's right for you. You just do what you feel is right for you. It's all about feeling and emotion. But God is saying here, deny yourself. Well, not to get too deep or philosophical, but what do you think it means when Jesus says deny yourself? Well, I believe Jesus meant that we have to deny ourselves. But not helpful. Let's take it a little deeper. Simply stated, our focus in life should not be how we get the most out of comforts and see the fulfillment of my desires. So it's not about how comfortable you can be in life. It's not about how you can have your desires fulfilled. And if you look at it and if you're honest with yourself, it's kind of how we spend most of our prayer time. I'm not going to put this out there, but think about it to yourself. When you pray to God, what do you spend most of your time doing? What are your prayers focused on? Well, if you're like most people, most of your prayer times are how to make your life more comfortable. If you really